Want to give you an end of June update from Union Rescue Mission. Actually, I'm out at Hope Gardens, and I want to tell you that we ended the fiscal year pretty well thanks to you stepping up. We had a tremendous June. We just didn't quite meet our revenue expectations, and we suffered about a $3 million loss on the year, but without your help, it could have been so much worse. We had a really good June, nearly $4 million. That was helped a little bit by a crazy idea that I came up with. It was early June, and I knew we needed an extra oomph in our giving. And I was talking to a friend, and I shared with him that I was thinking about riding my bike from LA, Skid Row, Union Rescue Mission, all the way to Sacramento to raise funds and make a statement about how we should not leave one precious human being on the streets. Well, he offered a $250,000 match, and I was beginning to believe I needed to actually get on the bike and do that. Well, then when he upped it to $1 million, I knew I'd made a commitment, and I began to take, on my days off, ride as far as I could all the way to Sacramento. And as of today, this recording, I'm just 86 miles away, and by the time you hear this, I will have hopefully arrived in Sacramento. And that bike ride is actually spurring on some gifts. So we've received well over $1 million in gifts, and we made up a huge part of our deficit. You might wonder, why in the world would you ever do that? I was asking myself the same question as I came out here to pick up some teammates. I could not have done this ride without teammates from Union Rescue Mission and Hope Gardens who graciously giving up their weekends. I don't promise them anything but food, following me in a truck and putting them up for the night, and they've joined me every weekend on this trip. And I was out here picking them up, kind of thinking to myself, why in the world are you doing this? And I heard the kids playing in the background, running around on the grassy playing area, moms yelling, put down the sticks, doing what moms do. And I realized these kids are having so much fun at Hope Gardens, running freely, no longer living in a car, no longer living in somebody's garage, no longer living in a shelter on Skid Row, no longer living on the streets. That's why I'm doing this. And then one of our beautiful moms walked up to me and hugged me and said, Andy, thank you for all you do for our families and our kids. And that meant everything to me. I knew I was going to finish the ride at that point. So I've been doing this ride. It's helped us end the fiscal year better. We've had a very busy month besides that at Union Rescue Mission. We had Calvary Church, Pacific Palisades, do our annual splash zone on the rooftop. Lots of water everywhere, water slides, pools, just great time. And if that wasn't enough, every July we have Christmas in July, our 14th annual Christmas in July, sponsored by Subway, face painting, snowball fights, a dunk tank, and 400 Subway sandwiches. I'd say topped off by Santa Claus showing up in his Bermuda shorts and giving out gifts to all the kids. We really had a great time. I always say the snow only lasts an afternoon. 20 tons of snow and 90 degrees only lasts a short while, but the smiles on the faces of the kids last for weeks. And I'm their best buddy for several days. In between those good times, we were in the media a lot. The Guardian newspaper from England did a big story about the lack of toilets and the lack of toilet facilities on Skid Row. We are 184 toilets shy of a UN refugee camp on Skid Row. There's only 9 working toilets on Skid Row. And that brought about the attention of Dateline Australia, who also did a big story on Union Rescue Mission and on me. So far on Facebook, it has had 60,000 views, one of our most popular stories ever on social media. And July ended with a real treat. We had the Northwest Boy Choir sing at La Cañada Presbyterian Church, and when they were going to come sing, they didn't want anything for themselves. They wanted to share with a local nonprofit, and they chose Union Rescue Mission. So I was able to attend this wonderful concert, these heavenly voices, and share a little bit about Union Rescue Mission, show one of our stories from Skid Row, Peter and the precious children who stay at Union Rescue Mission. How appropriate that the Northwest Boys Choir blessed our children at Union Rescue Mission, and it really was a great end of the month. I want to tell you and encourage you, we cannot continue to do this work without partners like you. We will not be able to continue stepping up, welcoming every woman to our door and every family with children into our place if you don't continue to partner with us. We couldn't do any of this work without you, and we know it. You are our vital friends and partners, and we appreciate you. God bless you.